Now, before we wrap up this week, I would like to clarify an issue that seems to be steeped in confusion for quite a few people out there on the internets. Jews. It appears that some are finding it difficult to separate the Israeli state from Jewish people, thereby letting such ignorant and offensive phrases fly from their mouths like, "Those fucking Jews killing those Palestinians, we should kill the Jews," or something to that effect. Now, riddle me this. What's the difference between saying that and saying, for instance, "Oh, those fucking Muslims, ISIS and shit, we should just kill the Muslims"? There is no difference. It's the same ignorant bile that dribbles out of faces unconcerned with facts or information, completely disinterested in the bigotry being perpetuated by their comments. So, for the sake of those who might not want to be that asshole, or those who hear that asshole, see it, and have their phones handy so as to share this video, here we go. Israel. Oppressive, war-hawkish state responsible for the harassment and murder of thousands of Palestinians, the largest open-air prison, namely Gaza, and the continued hafrada, or separation of the Palestinian people in the hopes that they'll go away or die or both. Jews. 3 fine examples given here, one of whom happens to be my father. No, not Bernie Sanders. But yes, these are all Jews, which refers to a religious and/or cultural group of people that in fact mostly live outside of Israel and have their own socio-political viewpoints, ranging from asshole, like this guy, to activist, like these awesome people, or indeed the ones I showed you just a few seconds ago, or indeed me. As someone who grew up with the Jewish culture, I identify culturally as Jewish, even though my mother's not, and I never got a bat mitzvah, the ceremonial rite of passage from child to adult. As an atheist, I recognize the stupidity and danger of any religion, including Judaism, therefore I refuse to subscribe to it. However, I also recognize the incredible strength and resilience of my Jewish ancestors, and appreciate much of the Jewish culture. Therefore, I identify as culturally Jewish. So, now you've met a Jew who doesn't support Israel and is for human rights regardless of race, culture, religion, or gender. Hi. So now that we've met, let me stress that this distinction is crucial, because saying that Jews are responsible for an oppressive regime is like saying that Muslims are responsible for ISIS, and both are fucking lies, and both give rise to blanket hate that targets thousands and millions of innocent people. Are there Jews who support Israel? Definitely. Are there non-Jews who support Israel? Absolutely. Are there Muslims who support ISIS? Yep. Should we blame all people who identify as Jewish or Muslim for the transgressions of a portion of their population? No. Should we work inside of our own groups, whether that be Christians, Jews, or Muslims, to promote activism against human rights violations and extremism? Most fucking definitely. Should we call out those who show no respect for human rights, and those who display bigotry and hate fueled by ignorance? Yes. Which includes those who post protocols of the Elders of Zion type shit online or let such drivel fly in the streets, on campuses, in homes, etc. If you see it, if you hear it, say something. Do something. The rise of Islamophobia in this country, the rise of hatred against Jews, the hatred against immigrants, indeed, the rise of bigotry, as mentioned in the earlier segment, feeds off of the passivity of good but silent people. Whether it be the white supremacists labeling themselves alt-right, or shitsticks like Netanyahu claiming that he speaks for all Jews, don't fall for the ease and simplicity of mass-mindedness. Don't fall for hate. Don't fall for thinly veiled anti-Semitism, which, by the way, refers to a member of any of various ancient and modern peoples originating in southwestern Asia, including the Akkadians, Canaanites, Phoenicians, Hebrews, and Arabs. So, in other words, don't fall for low-life scumism.
You low-life scum.